love these guys. Bring it on for Jared and Jensen.
Yours is louder. Can I up mine a little bit so I sound more important? Morning. Wow. Hi guys, welcome to Chicago. Well, y'all should probably welcome us to Chicago because a lot of y'all have been here for a couple of days. Thank you. Yeah. This is what, number 4? 5? 3? Don't count. All my lines are written for me, man. I'm paid to think. I'm paid to talk. How's it been going this weekend? We should do anything outlandish?
Of course.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
What is that anyway?
We love it. Pumpkin cup?
I know I don't feel comfortable talking about this.
He actually, we should have pictures of this. He comes to set in the most outlandish, like flamboyant sweaters. We thought he was playing a joke or something. He came and it was like this, just bizarrely, how would you describe? There are no words, are there? And so everybody's like, oh, I get it. Oh, you're not laughing. Oh, nice sweater.
Yeah, think like Where's Waldo style. It's really, and it's not Halloween. It is a little perplexing, isn't it?
Yeah. But I guess you can do that when you play an angel. I think he's we call him a part-timer because he's doing, what's he done this year? 4 episodes? Thank you, if he's there today. But so he always comes in, I guess he's like so bored from not working, he's like, maybe I can wear a funny sweater. Perdition.
Remember me, guys? I'm the guy with the funny sweaters.
Make his imprint. Last time we saw you, we hadn't had any episodes, have we? Vancouver, have we aired? No. How are y'all liking season 5? I had a funny conversation yesterday. A guy was a fan and he was like, yeah, I love what they're doing. I love how, like, the Nutcracker thing. I'm glad you like that because I read it and I'm like, really? Like, what? I'm reading going like, who did I piss off in the writing? To get Nutcracker. Speak Japanese.
Yeah, and every time it was time to say that line, still couldn't get it. And I'm leaning over to Hiro, was the guy that the host. I kept asking, quit holding your hand.
Kind of so funny.
Yeah, that's you. I can't take him anywhere. Yeah, the Japanese, I just couldn't get it. It was such a surreal kind of scene to shoot because it was so, I don't know, that whole episode with the sitcom and the
Did y'all like it? What is
David Caruso.
We like that one. We read it, there was such a departure from our usual.
Just so outside the box, I was kind of nervous. I'm like, dude, is this jumping the shark yet again?
How did y'all like Real Ghostbusters? That was kind of a shout out to y'all guys. Those guys were hilarious.
I don't know where they got the idea for that show. They just threw stuff against the wall and saw it was stuck.
We had a tough time keeping it together when Ernie was kind of doing his, this is the cemetery. And we're sitting over, we're supposed to walk over, and he's like, check it out. So Jensen and I are like, we can't laugh, we're about to enter the shot, we can't laugh.
What does that mean?
I'm in a mind of my own. I had to go back and watch those episodes to make sure I hadn't done it like that. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, you might notice in their coverage, you'll see Jared's shoulder actually shaking because he's going. Which is not uncommon, actually.
Yeah. Which one?
What's that? Yes, yeah, we had Jim Carrey come through. He's going to reoccur. He fits us in right between his animated films.
He was also.
No, that was. No.
Did it look like him a lot? He was good.
The CW does not have that kind of money.
if they do, they don't give it to us. He's gonna be
Well,
on,
they did, but then Tom
he's on
Hanks still
gospel
worked
next
it.
week. My commercial? There were like yoga people and other people dancing. Simply mine. Yeah, that was a funny one. My mom was like sort of texting me during the episode. She's like, "This is really funny. Like y'all are riding a bike." And she's like, Once again, the guy, the gentleman I was talking to, I was like, I get hit in the nuts. I get, a herpes commercial. Yeah. I'm a car. I'm like a mechanical. Which is cool. I grew up watching Knight Rider. I had like the little Knight Rider pedal thing when you're a kid.
No. Here's the, if you go on YouTube, gotta love those YouTube users because they've actually comprised an entire montage of David Caruso doing the one-liners in the glasses. So all we really had to watch was that 30-second clip. And nailed it.
Yeah. It was.
We're actors.
You know what's funny is that Bob Singer, we all know, he was like, "Have you ever seen Jim Carrey and David Letterman doing Caruso?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "That was your Caruso." He was like, "You were doing Jim Carrey, doing David Caruso."
Yeah, Jared was doing the Jim Carrey's version of it.
I just didn't feel comfortable channeling David. I didn't want to go there with my psyche. I didn't know if I'd ever
So once you go there,
Yeah, I didn't know. I heard rumors.
it's a dark road.
Yeah. What's funny is it actually has been a running gag on Supernatural, on set of Supernatural for like years. And whenever there's sort of a line that's a bit on the nose, we'll kind of do the plane crash here. So it's funny that we get a chance to put that on camera. And apparently,
I actually got that, snuck that line in. The plane crash here. That was not in the script.
also, no talent douchebaggery.
That was not in the script either.
He has a little writing credit at the end. Written by Jensen. Apparently,
Just, get a well there.
apparently Sean
I'm passionate
Rhimes
about
created
David
Good
Caruso.
Snap. The which?
So I'm very passionate about David Caruso's douchebag.
We have a friend, or we have somebody who works on set, and she's friends with Shonda Rhimes, who created Grey's Anatomy, her assistant. And she's like, apparently Shonda loved it, like had a great time watching Dr. Sexy. Jensen's kind of fangirl reaction. I thought that was really funny. I didn't know how that was going to turn out.
I like the doctor.
He stood there. He perfectly stood there, like waiting for.
That was good.
And what? He was good.